So in the last video, I was showing you how to transfer the patterns over to the shower curtain. So I did all the cutting. So what I'm about to do now is make the Daphne bell-bottom pants, and that's by Samantha Design. So what I did, I'm making a size 10. So you're gonna have 2 bells. You're gonna have 2 bells. You're gonna have the waistband. You're gonna have 2 of these for the pants. And then I'm gonna make double bells. So I cut out 2 additional bells. I use the size 14 so that it can, so the bell can, you know, it can be layered and you can tell that it's layered. So that's how it's gonna look on. So yeah, so they are pretty easy and it's pretty fast to make. To me, the longest part is cutting the pattern, which isn't long at all. So yeah, so again, so I'm gonna show you how to go sew the pattern. All right, so you're gonna take the 2 pants and you're gonna put them on top of each other and line up this front and then this one. So you're gonna sew down here and you're gonna go on the side and insert down there. I'm using a serger, so yeah. So here, this how does it look. Sew on this side and then sew on that side. All right. All right. So after you sew both sides, you're about to sew down the crotch part. So you're gonna make sure that you line it so that you can just go in and sew it down. Make sure you line it in up together. So all right, so you go and sew that together. Again, make sure it's all you're gonna sew down. And then once you do that, it's gonna start looking more like some pants. All right, so let me go and sew it together. So you sewed the crotch together, so now it's like a pair of leggings. So now it's time to do the bells, or you can do the waistband, whatever one you want to do. All right, so I'll do the waistband. So you're gonna take the waistband and put the sides together, and you're just gonna sew it. All right, so after you went and searched or sewed the thing, this should be a continuous loop. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go and turn it have wrong sides facing. So basically go around and line up the raw edges, but make sure the wrong sides are facing. Make sure they're all even too. This. All right, so after you go and turn it around, mark the front and then the back. So now you have the pants, and what you're going to do is slide the waistband. All right. Match up the back seam. All right. So this is the back seam with the back of the waistband. So you're gonna match it up. And then you're gonna pin it. And do the same for the front. All right. So you're gonna make sure when you sew on the waistband on, I gotta fix the back so the seam can line up. All right, so I laid it down. So I lined up the back. So now it's time to line up the front. And so I laid it flat so that I could make sure that it's all So you're gonna sew together around the raw edges. All right, so I sewed it all going around. And look how perfect I did that seam. So it's very important for you to line up your seam so that it can be lined up from the waistband all down there. So all right, so here we go. Again, looking like some leggings. So now the final part is adding the bell. So since I used 2 bells, I'm going to take one of the bells and then I'm going to place the smaller bell on top. So I'm just going to do, so this is how it's gonna look. And so I'm going to take the raw edges, and place the bell inside here. And so you're gonna go in and line it up, make sure you got both. And then you're gonna do this so the raw edge touching, and you're gonna go around and sew the bell. Alright, so everything is all done. Here goes the pants. So I am going to now go in and hem them. If you don't hem them, you're done. If you don't want to hem them, so I'm just gonna go in and hem the pants. It calls for a 1/2 inch hem, so I'm going to use my cover stitch to hem the pants.